the one who rule over the sea, who rule over the world. Jai Hind everyone. Today's my lecturette topic is blue economy and the new exploration. As we have seen that how these countries are going and research in the oceans. Now we are talking about the subtopics that I am going to tell you. The subtopics are why it is important, what is and why its significance for the all over the world. Thereafter, what kind of challenges the countries are facing in the blue economy and moving forward. So, blue economies are the economy where countries are making their trade and good surplus over the economies from blue and water oceans bodies. As we have seen that the countries that are close to the water bodies are doing their trade with the fisheries, maritime securities, and also export their military extent in terms of warships and water bodies as well. So now talking about the challenges that countries are facing right now. Now let us take an example of South China Sea. The countries related to South China Sea is Indonesia, Philippines and Vietnam. They are having their conflict with China. China is showing their dominance in their region. So we have seen that there are so many minerals present over the South China Sea. The minerals and also the rare earth minerals and the crude oil present over there. So the China shows their 9-dash line, and other countries are having conflict with that. Their special economic zone comes under that. So we have seen it is always about the conflict of interest when it comes to trade, goods and their exports. So India's perspective for the blue economy, India is having 55% of their maritime trade passes through the South China Sea, and we have seen there are always concern about India from China, that China is overruled in those regions and India is having conflict over there. So in my opinion, what could be the possible solution for that? All the countries like Asian countries, they are come together in a group and shows their dominance, and they are stand in the front of China so that they can contribute and then access the blue economy from that region. However, India will not support them because India is having a good trade amount with China, but India is in the deficit of China. So India is moreover dependent in their pharmaceuticals, where India is making their own medicines and selling that. But blue economy is more important. However, blue economies are giving their an opportunity to come across and shows how blue economies are giving, and also shows the lack of opportunity over there. In my opinion, gentlemen, in conclusion, blue economy is more important. The maritime security is more important. India is showing their dominance in Indian Ocean region and also the Indo-Pacific region over that. India is also participating in various forums like Quad and BRICS to show their dominance. So I would like to say that blue economy is more important in terms of not in terms of goods and export, but in terms of diplomacy. And thanks.